Oh, the music stopped. I guess it's time to go live now. Ooh, I need to turn down my volume. That's coming in really loud. Hello, humanity. Welcome back to the Kochi channel. My name is Echo, and today we are going to be doing Thelxie's Fantastic Adventures. We're doing the full quest line from start to finish, because I haven't even started yet. Looks like we get some... That's probably... Yeah, it's a furnishing. Mysterious companion. I bet she's a penguin. I bet she's that penguin, actually, specifically. We get, of course, a Crown of Insight, Primo Gems. Not that I need them currently, but I do need these, Philosophies of Equity. I desperately need these, actually, because we're trying to get Linny triple crowned. So, yeah, that's what we'll be doing today. So, without further ado, let's start the event, shall we?
That can't be right. Oh, but what if they're real after all? No, that can't be. But what if there's a chance?
What you talking about?
Greetings, miss. Is there something that's bothering you?
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm Della Roche, the representative of the Fontaine Fishing Association. How can I help you?
We received your commission request. I love her hat. It fits so perfectly on her head.
Oh, so you're adventurers. Oh, finally. Someone has heard my prayers.
Paimon could tell you were really bothered by something. Don't worry, you've got two super experienced adventurers right here. We'll take care of anything and everything for you as long as you pay us a little bit of mora.
Oh, you are exactly the helpers I need.
We get paid in Primo Gems?
The problem is that the fish around a fishing spot at Araneus have just all up and vanished recently. They disappeared too quickly for it to have been the work of human anglers. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I had planned to go and investigate the area right away.
But...
Right, but unfortunately, as the representative of the Fishing Association, there are a few other errands that I absolutely have to run, So
you'd like us to investigate the spot for you?
Fishing Association is a very busy place in Fontaine.
Exactly, you're right on the Mora. So I thought I could delegate this work to you. Are you two some kind of prophets, knowing exactly what I was going to say like that? Or maybe like the oracles you read about in fairy tales.
Nope, we already told you that we're adventurers.
Yeah, we're just really experienced in this kind of thing, that's all.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'll get a good night's sleep knowing the two of you are on the case.
But don't we just need to investigate the missing fish?
We're just the world's secretary.
It doesn't sound too difficult.
No, you mustn't let your guard down. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I have good reason to believe that the fish have gone missing due to an encounter with the water imps.
The what now?
Yes, you're both Outlanders, right? Our local fairy tales often speak of a terrifying underwater creature called Thelxie.
Thelxie.
The story our parents would tell us was always the same. If we went to the water alone, then we'd be snatched away and eaten by a water imp called Thelxie.
Isn't that like what the legend, quote unquote, of mermaids used to be? Is that if you go swimming in the water, they'll come up and they'll drag you to the bottom of the ocean? It's sirens? Oh, I think sirens too. That's a good question. I don't know. You're gonna look it up? I know with sirens, they use the lull of their voice to lure you in, and then they murder you. I don't know if it's specifically dragged down to the bottom of the ocean though. I thought that was a mermaid thing. I know the merfolk in Harry Potter do that. They try and drag you to the bottom. But this is like an actual like legend. They control the weather? Mermaids do? That is not what a mermaid does. In like original folklore? Hold on. I gotta pull up my internet browser. Oh, well, that's your problem. You're relying on AI. No. Legend of creature that drags you down to the bottom of the sea. Ah, well, the Kraken, but I mean, I don't think the Kraken is... I guess it is the Kraken. No, it says mermaid. Ah, mythology.net says very reliable source if it's called mythology.net. It says mermaid, legendary creature from the ocean. I knew I remembered reading this. Mermaids are often known to drag humans down into the depths of the ocean, killing them in the process. That's what the original Little Mermaid was based off of, because it was a legend back in the day. I mean, it's the legend of the Kraken too, but the Kraken is more modern era. This was more this is an old Dark Origins of Mermaids. Mermaids and Sirens. Legend of the Mermaid Explained. Favorite sea legends. I just want to know the origin. Mermaid mythology. I just want to know where it comes from. Origins. Here we go. Origins of the Mermaid. 1000 BC by the ancient Assyrians. Oh, the image is terrifying. I can't show this on stream chat, but she has both human legs and the fishtail. Oh boy. It was taken into Greek mythology first. Interesting, interesting. The Thelxies, by the way, is an Icelandic legend, and that is actually what the Oceanids are based on, from Fontaine. And then the Melusine, of course, the Melusine. So we've seen the Melusine in our game. Actually, that's the little creatures, the little guys. Melusine is the story. Hold on, I gotta move this over here so I can actually read chat. There we go. The Melusine is the story of the daughter of a fae and the King of Scotland. Often thought of as a mermaid because of the strange curse that was put on her for seeking revenge against her father. Melusine's mother was named Priscine. She was a beautiful fae who agreed to marry King Elenus when he happened upon her in the woods one day. He asked her to marry him, and she agreed. For many years he upheld his promise, but eventually he broke the oath, and Priscine left with their 3 children. When Melusine turned 15, she asked why they had not been raised with their father and was told about his transgression. She sought revenge against him, but was punished by her mother for disrespecting him. She was cursed to change into a fish with 2 tails, or a serpent in other versions, from the waist down on Saturdays. Eventually, Melusine found a love of her own and agreed to marry him if he promised not to look upon her on Saturdays. He agreed and kept the promise for many years. One day, however, he too became curious and went to see what she was doing. She forgave him for a time. When he called her a serpent during a fight, she disappeared, never to be seen again. So that's the legend of the Melusine, which is really interesting because the Melusine seem very proud of their appearance in Fontaine. And then we got the Marrow. They're friendly. British folklore. We're evil. But yeah, it seems that it's mostly Irish folklore, Irish and Greek folklore. Very interesting. Who knew? Oh, I had the wrong screen pulled up. Hold on. Drown. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So it says that there are references as drowning people on this site, but then it doesn't give any examples of the myths that say they drown them. So it might be just Kraken. Interesting. And sirens, because sirens are mentioned as well. Food for thought, food for thought. Alright, let's continue with the quest.
A child eating water imp? Did they tell you what it looked like?
My father would always describe it as a beautiful, multicolored snake woman, while my mother said it had a handsome face. It's really strange, though, because you'd also hear other people describe it as just a chubby penguin with a deceptive appearance.
That's very different. Serpent, chubby penguin. Two very different things.
Even though the tales vary regarding its appearance, everyone agrees that it's really dangerous. It lives in an underwater cave surrounded by pallid bones and uses its sensitive nose to track down lonely children who've lost their way.
Yeah, this definitely sounds like a legend just to get children to not dive too deep into the water, especially with like the origin of Fontaine. That makes sense.
And once it finds a child, it uses its alluring singing voice
It's
to
a siren.
lure them into the water before swallowing them whole. Pretty terrifying, isn't it?
Once it finds a child, it uses its alluring singing voice to lure them into the water before swallowing them whole. Yeah, they're based on sirens.
Sounds kinda scary. But isn't that pretty normal for a fairy tale? After all, those kinds of stories are usually made up to help keep children away from danger.
But what if the fairy tale was inspired by a real-life tale? Just like how a water vein always has a source.
That is a stretch, lady. Do you have any concrete evidence?
Well, I wouldn't call it evidence per se, but I've heard some rumors lately. They say that someone recently saw a child walk into the water as if he was possessed by something. Doesn't that sound just like he was responding to the call of a water imp?
We literally live in a world where actual possession and ghosts exist, so I'm gonna say no.
So you mean someone really got eaten by a water imp?
It's all hearsay, so it's hard to confirm. But still, they all say this happened on Irenaeus. That's no laughing matter if you ask me. Both the Opera House and the Fountain of Lucine were built there, and the sources of many water veins can be traced to the island as well. Combine that with the mysterious mist, the huge tree with expansive underground roots, and the rumor that the fish apes on the island can understand human language. Is it really so shocking that an island so shrouded in mystery could harbor a terrifying water imp as well?
That's a good point.
I feel like you're pulling our leg. You're just piling on the rumors now. Still, if someone's really been hurt, then we can't just ignore situation, right, Traveler?
We'll go check it out.
Oh, marvelous. Then I'll just mark the stretch of water on your map. Don't forget that no matter what, safety always comes first.
All right, ma'am. We will go look into this. Water Imps conjecture started. Conjecture. We will head there momentarily. I kept seeing these Sealies in the background the whole time we were there, so I'm gonna take care of this real quick here.
Voila!
That's right. You go into the water. There we go. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? Oh, they just don't want to stay. There we go. Where are they going to now? Ah.
Guess this'll go into my magic
Which means we're just missing one.
pocket.
Oh. Rip. Ran out of juice. I have to keep them lit the whole way. I think. Oh, yeah. Dang. Okay. So we gotta grab that one over here last. That's basically what that tells me. This will be our last Sealy, so we'll get this luxury chest. Dang, I wasn't timing that properly. I wasn't counting my water sprites. Hopefully we'll be okay. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I hit E instead of F. F's in chat. Dang. I screwed up. 2. Oh. Okay, we gotta hit the right button here, which is F. Good. The last Sealy. Ow.
I wonder if this chest is some kind of trick.
All the good stuff. Alright. Now we'll head on to the quest. Which is located way over here. Over by the Luminance Harbor. And the tree. The mythical tree. I mean, obviously we're not going over to that tree yet, but it is there. Now this whole area I haven't really explored. This is pretty much untouched for me. So, I'm sorry, we're gonna be probably running past a lot of chests and puzzles that are really easy. Like that one. It's okay. One primary objective. That is where we are heading.
this the stretch of water Delaroche was talking about? It looks really peaceful. Huh? Look, there are some footprints over there.
There are in fact some footprints. Footprints extend all the way into the water.
These look pretty fresh. Did the water imp get someone again? Let's look around and see if we can find anything else.
Man, I hate
Wait.
cold season.
Did you hear something just now?
Gurgling noises. The noises grow louder and louder until something emerges with a loud splash.
Paimon? Traveler?
Remnant? Remnant.
I'm sorry. I forgot I was still wearing this. Paimon, are you okay?
Paimon nearly mistook you for a water imp. Thank goodness it was just you wearing your helmet.
Huh? A water imp?
We're investigating a water imp called Thelxie.
Thelxie, you say? How surprising.
Huh? You know that name too? Or do you know someone else who's trying to investigate the water imp?
No, I think our situations are probably unrelated.
And could you tell us what's going on with you?
Sure, if that's in order.
Well, I wasn't ordering you, but sure.
I know the name because of one of my employers. She noticed the clockwork penguins I brought to the workshop and contacted me through the shop's owner. She has commissioned me to make a special toy. Following her request, I've named the toy Thelxie.
Is it shaped like a penguin?
But isn't it a little creepy to name a toy after a water imp? Wait, hold on. Fremina, you never take commissions from other people.
It's true.
Yeah, but, she made a special request, but out of respect for her privacy, I can't really talk about it.
I respect that.
It's alright though. She'll be coming over to check on my progress shortly, and I'll just tell her that you're two of my trustworthy companions. Hearing that, she might be willing to share some information, and you'll be able to continue with your investigation.
Huh. Even though you seem a little cold and reserved sometimes, you're still really considerate.
It's true. He's
Our
really
target
nice.
isn't necessarily the water imp, though. We're primarily here to investigate the disappearance of the fish.
The fish?
Remnant nods slightly and seems lost in thought after you tell him about the commission from the Fishing Association. Suddenly his breath catches in his throat.
Ah, I think I may have connected the dots. These past few weeks, I've been taking Thelxie for underwater testing every day. The pressure testing makes a lot of noise. So, all that about the disappearing fish? Well, it was probably because of me.
So that's what it was? That actually makes a lot of sense. Wait, so could that mean the child we heard about who walked into the water was also...
Just Remnant preparing for another day of work.
Yes, I think that's quite likely as well.
Whew. So in the end, it was just Fremine. I spent all this time imagining what a water imp from the fairy tales might look like, and it all turns out to be just a hoax.
I'm sorry. It sounds like I've created a lot of trouble for everyone else as well. I'll try to finish this commission as soon as possible. Once I'm done, the fish should come back.
Yeah, we'd be happy to help. Is there anything we can do?
Thanks for offering. But I can't trouble you any more than I already have.
We really don't mind. We're already here.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. Didn't you just call us your trustworthy companions? Companions are all about helping each other, you know?
But don't you need to report back to your commissioner?
Nope, that's not how it works. See, Paimon's got these
I'm sorry,
commissioner
Chat.
types all figured out, even though we were just tasked with finding out why the fish had gone missing.
Sorry, I just gotta fix something real quick.
If we tell them now that it was all just a misunderstanding, you can bet they'd just immediately hand us another commission to help them get the fish back.
That's true. They do be doing that. Yeah, we're just really experiencing this kind of thing, that's all.
Exactly! So if we can help you finish up your work and get the fish back, that would save us an extra trip!
Is that what you'd like to do as well?
Yeah, I think Paimon's right.
Huh. Alright, I'll trust your judgment. Please follow me. I've made a makeshift camp over there.
I want to see his invention. I want to see Thelxie. Oh, look at
I've
it!
stored Thelxie in the tent. He can respond to some simple verbal commands. You can try calling his name and see if he'll come over.
Oh, he's so
Whoa,
cute.
Sounds pretty advanced. Let Paimon give it a try. Hey, Thelxie! Are you there?
He's just walking off. Intended to install a language output module for Thelxie. The output signal will use a similar cipher to the one used by the House of the Hearth. The benefits are twofold. Not only does the warehouse at the House of Hearth already have many spare old motherboards, this approach will also make the language module compatible with the diving helmet's transcription module, allowing for quick and easy transcription and testing. As for the offset of the cipher, it will just be set to 1 for convenience. Okay, let's read the second one. I've hit a snag. I had planned to apply for a transcription module to use for Thelxie, and it would have been the same one as the one used in the diving helmet. The warehouse is out of stock. Seems like I'll have to make one from scratch using the one I have as a reference. I'll start looking into it, but it's unclear if I'll have enough time. So that might be what we're helping him with, I'm thinking. Solomenoline. Seems to be a dose of medicine left behind by someone. There's a label on the bottom of the container with the word Destry written on it. What's there medicine over here? Oh, here's another log. Wait, we already read this one. Wait. Oh, it's just because we were standing so close? No, there's a third one. Here we go. I've already spent more time than planned on the transcription module. The work on Thelxie's main body will be affected if I keep at this. I'll have to put it on hold. Although the diving helmet can still be used to decipher Thelxie's output signal, it'll probably be unintelligible to everyone else. What a pity. Sorry for not being able to give you a voice, Thelxie. Aww. Poor Thelxie. Oh, it's Morse code.
So that's Fermine's version of Thelxie. It's also penguin-shaped, just like Pear.
Yep. Had Thelxie lived in Penguin Town, he'd probably have become great friends with Pear.
Where's Penguin Town?
It's not really anywhere famous or important. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Thelxie. Nice to meet you. Do you know how to
He can't say anything,
hello?
Paimon. We literally just talked about how he can't say anything. So can Thelxie talk?
I wanted to install a language output module, but due to time constraints, I had to give up on the idea. As it stands, Thelxie can only output messages that were pre-written into its motherboard. I haven't given him the ability to convert those messages into discernible words, so he can't really talk to us just yet.
No.
No need to get so technical. So basically, you want us to help you complete and install this language module, right?
No, there's no need. That wasn't one of my employer's requests. It was just something I wanted to try.
Look at that really big fish over there.
I have 2 other things I'd like your help with. The first is to do some integration testing on Thelxie's motherboard, to make sure he will be able to function properly in most situations.
That doesn't sound too hard. And what's the other thing?
The other shouldn't take too long either. You'll need to find Thelxie some colorful shells and coral, so I can craft a weapon for him.
A weapon?
What?
Will Thelxie have to fight?
Please don't give the penguin a sword.
Mm-hmm. Thelxie will need to be able to charge forward with a weapon in hand, like that brave prince of legend. It's a part of my employer's request.
What an imaginative employer! Naming Thelxie after a water imp, but wanting him to look like a prince?
Well, regardless of his role or species, Thelxie's purpose is the same. just like Pear, he has come to this world to serve as somebody's companion.
Hmm.
Whoa, Thelxie just said something again! Could he understand what we were just talking about?
He can react to certain key words, but unfortunately, due to the lack of a translation module, he still can't quite communicate with us.
That would make him a better companion, though. I feel like that should be our priority.
That's a pity. But anyway, the most important thing right now is for us to get to work. Maybe let's start by doing some testing on the motherboard. That sounds like something we can do here in the camp.
Sounds good. The motherboard is on my workbench, so please follow me.
That's it over there. Bye, Thelxie.
Ah, here we go. I have this testing manual, so feel free to reference it if you get stuck. Want to give it a try? It's okay if you don't succeed immediately. I've got a lot of backup boards just in case.
I'll give it a try.
Okay. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out.
Should be. Should be being the key word. I lack the intelligence.
Please give the testing a try.
Alright. Debug motherboard. Oh. What? Right click to delete improper circuits. Ah. Got it. Debugging successful. Discuss with Fermine.
You're doing well. Just as I expected.
First try.
We've taken on a lot of similar tasks before, you know.
Then let's move on to the underwater part. It's just as I mentioned earlier. We're after colorful shells and coral. Oh, speaking of which, you're both already pretty used to Fontaine's underwater environment,
We're
right?
pretty much experts now.
Okay, that's good. Just let me know if you ever feel uncomfortable.
Aw.
I'll make sure to stay right by your side.
So considerate. He's a good boy. How far away is this body of water? Should we be teleporting somewhere? I'm wondering. No, we don't really have a teleport point over there yet. Not yet, I gotta get over there before I can dive downwards. There we go. Oh, there's a... Is this teleport underwater? No, there's no way. Yeah, I didn't think so. It's over here. We'll go grab that teleport real quick. And maybe the ocean gem here. There's like a whole town here. Wait till my stamina comes back. Perfect. All right. Back to diving.
It should be right over there. we'll be able to find something that'll help us with our search. This is it. We call
Oh,
this
the
thing
echoing
an
conch.
echoing conch.
Yes.
It can detect special... Did you notice any interesting places? The echoing conch should have detected some just now. Let's go check them out.
Full fathom 5 Thelxie lies. Of his bones are coral made. I don't know if that would have a poem as well.
Alright, these should be enough. Let's head back to camp. Thank you for staying out here with me all this time.
Oh, of course, Fremine. I don't mind at all. I'm, however, gonna pick this up real quick. Oh no, I'm being targeted by something. I wonder where this one goes. Oh, jerk. Excuse me. Oh, did I lose the thing? I should probably not continue doing this then, huh? I just want to see if I can get in the ship. Oh! Oh, I need... How many crystal receiver nodes do I need? Is it just the one? Because if we're gonna keep going down here, I'd like to maybe possibly take this out if I can. Use the ability of the ball octopus. Oh, we gotta go pick up that ball octopus again. Where was she at? Over there. Wait. I already have her ability. Excuse me. There we go. Alright, what do I want to bust open? Take a look where it fires. Okay. It's not something I can bust open. What am I supposed to aim this at? I'm clearly supposed to aim it at something. Oh, I can aim down even more. Can I aim it at the deck? Or am I supposed to blast that rock to the left of the ship? Nope, that doesn't do anything. Alright, not sure where I'm supposed to aim this. That is as low as I can go. I didn't really see any caves. Here, we'll pop out of this. If I can figure out how. One of these buttons, right? There we go. It was escape. I'm not super sure what we need to be aiming that thing at. Oh, wait. Is it supposed to be that? Can we even reach that? The cannon? See, I assumed it was we were trying to get down here. Inside there. There's a gate. Guess I can see if it'll... No, that's as far as it goes. I don't know. I guess we'll ignore it for now. Sure, we can come back to it later. Don't want to spend too much time on a side quest. It's like a little thing here, the rusty rudder. I'm not drunk, I can still drink.
I can keep drinking.
I don't know about that, buddy. The second maid. Where's the first maid? We can grab this vantage point, viewpoint. That's the giant fish we saw. Yeah. Oh, that's probably the lady that commissioned him. She's singing. It's the melody everyone heard.
Ah, Fremine, you're back. I thought you might have been out diving.
I'm sorry, Madame d'Estray. I must have kept you waiting. I can report, though, that the construction of Thelxie is going quite smoothly.
There's no rush. I'm your employer, not your supervisor. And these two are...
Oh, they're two of my trustworthy companions. They're here to help me work on Thelxie.
Yes, I see. I suppose it's only natural for someone responsible like you to have some reliable friends.
She hitting on this kid?
It's really nice to meet you, Madame d'Estray. Are you Fremine's employer? Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings, my new friends. Just call me Zuria. You are both so adorable. The sight of you reminds me of little fairies under a cottage roof.
That's a very specific description.
Oh, do you really think so?
Do I look like a fairy too?
Of course. If my child had friends like you, then perhaps he wouldn't have become so obsessed with the tales of water imps. And I wouldn't have had to trouble Fremine here with this commission.
What does that mean?
Obsessed with the tales of water imps?
Ah, so you don't know anything about my request yet? I would have thought Fremine had explained it to you already.
Well, Fremine told us that it was a private matter, so he didn't want to just share it willy-nilly.
I see. So Monsieur Fremine is even more discreet than I had thought. As you are assisting him with the project, I believe it'll be beneficial for you to learn more about its vision and history. But it would be quite impolite of me to simply pile all of my troubles on you without your permission. So, would you like to listen to my story?
Sure, you can tell us anything. You've already said nice things about us, so we'll try our best to help you get through your troubles.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, what a lovely little fairy. Then let me think of a way to put my situation into words. I'm sure you're already familiar with the tale of the water imps, right? Simply put, parents came up with a story, painting water imps as scary abductors in an effort to convince their children to stay away from the water. My child is rather special, however. While most other children are terrified of Thelxie, he's infatuated with him.
Infatuated? With a water imp? What a brave soul.
Yes, he told me that he thought the water imp might have just been misunderstood. In his mind, instead of singing to abduct children, the water imp actually sang out of a longing for companionship. As a result, he often goes near the water in secret.
Huh. So he wanted to become friends with the water imp so it wouldn't be lonely any longer? What a unique way of thinking.
What's the catch?
Thank you, little Paimon. He indeed has always stood out from the crowd. He was actually diagnosed with loneliness syndrome when he was only 8 years old.
Loneliness syndrome.
Mm-hmm. It's a type of mental disorder. Those affected by it often feel extremely lonely and lose interest in many mundane activities. The syndrome is probably what made him so determined to become friends with the water imp.
Oh no. Is it a very serious disorder?
If you were to become afflicted with the disorder, Paimon, you would only be able to say less than a fraction of the words you're saying to the traveler now.
Oh my gosh, they're actually talking about mental disorders.
No! Paimon won't accept that! We would have to find a doctor to help cure Paimon. Paimon has a 2,000-word quota for daily conversations with the traveler, and she won't settle for a single word less!
That's very true.
The family doctor has already begun to treat my son, but since the disorder is rare, there aren't many good regimens for treatment. He's also developed some new symptoms lately, such as uncontrollable delusions.
Huh? Uncontrollable what now?
Uncontrollable delusions. To put it simply, he can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality, and spends all his time in his fantasy world.
Then what is he seeing in his fantasy world?
It's a dream that he often mentioned to me when he was younger. I've compiled what I could understand of his recent rambling. It goes a bit like this.
Once upon a time, there's a splendid, magnificent underwater kingdom of water imps on the celestial plane, 500 feet beneath the surface. Countless lovely water imps lived in houses made of rainbow shells and corals, tending to sea animals during the day and singing between fields of golden Tidalga during the night. Everyone led carefree and blessed lives until the day of the Iridescence Parade, the important festival during which the new king would be crowned. Before the festival, all water imps would select the most precious pearl they owned, wrapped it in golden branches and leaves, and offer it to their most beloved prince. And during the day of the parade, the prince would cross a rainbow bridge made from all the offered shells, and accept the crown from his father amid the applause of his subjects. Finally, the new king would bless everyone with his well wishes. And as for the prince's name, it's none other than Thelxie.
Amazing! Your son came up with all of this? He really crafted a lovely fairy tale world for Thelxie. It's like a beautiful dream.
But perhaps no beautiful dream can ever last long. You see, the story ended with a twist.
The day of the Iridescence Parade came as expected, but countless monsters also arrived alongside the prince. Oh, it's a click to continue. The monsters were evil and cruel, and they struck fear into all the water imps' hearts. Water imps, adept at singing as they were, could not defend themselves against the monsters. So the kingdom fell. The king was killed. The water imps were locked behind bars. Rainbow Bridge lost its color and crumbled away. The prince was barely able to escape, with the help of a mysterious masked individual. He had already lost everything. He could only spend his days singing mournful songs. And just as the prince sang out of loneliness, so could his song only be heard by similarly lonely children.
How could the story end like this? Is that kind of fantasizing what caused your son to develop his loneliness syndrome?
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that caused such terrible delusions to manifest. But in any case, the biggest problem is the patient eventually loses themselves to the fantasy world of their own creation.
My poor child can no longer differentiate between imagination and reality. He's begun to see himself as Thelxie.
I thought that's what might happen.
Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness he felt became the same as that of a prince who lost everything he ever loved or stood for.
What? So that's what you meant by uncontrollable delusions. Then we have to help him snap out of it.
Alas, most of the time he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several discussions with the doctor, and we think it is best to try to guide his fantasy.
Guide his fantasy.
He once wanted to make a picture book of his imaginary world, but since the disorder progressed too quickly, he never quite got past the first page of the book. If we could use this book as a breakthrough for his condition. Here, you can take a look.
So Zuria's son also saw Thelxie as a penguin. Oh, he looks so sad.
What we should do now is help him complete this picture book. However, we'll lead the story to a different ending. One where the water imp prince is eventually able to restore his kingdom with the help of his friends. We'll need to chase away his loneliness and sorrow and let him perceive a world full of hope again. That's what I mean by guiding his fantasy.
But if we just need to finish the picture book, why does Fremine need to make a Thelxie as well?
Because he has to live through it.
Because we need to treat the book's story seriously, as if it's a history of things that have really happened. We'll need to go on a journey like Thelxie and help him regain his crown and country. But my child can no longer go on a journey of his own. This is why I commissioned Fremine here to craft a Thelxie, and then I'll paint the journey with this Thelxie into the picture book.
Ah, like a stand-in for your son! Paimon's starting to get it now. Oh, you really put a lot of thought into this, Zuria. Paimon still has one question, though. Where will we be able to find a Water Imp Kingdom?
Why did she use a past tense to reference her son? That has me a little concerned. Does she already view him as long gone?
There are some ruins on the seabed of the Salacia Plains. I've already asked Fremine to research them for me. We'll be able to use one of the ruins as the kingdom.
Oh, so we'll just need to act out a performance of, a brave journey through the Kingdom of Water Imps. As long as we chase away the monsters in the ruins, it'll count as chasing away the monsters in the Water Imp Kingdom, right?
Sadly, no. We won't just be putting on a performance. It's just as Zuria said. We need to take this seriously. And the only way we can take this seriously is if we choose to believe everything that's happening is real.
So
I totally
we'll
understand
be playing
this.
it straight, or, making it a fully immersive experience? Oh, neither of those really sound right. Well, either way, we'll still be able to help, right?
Because if we do anything, if we show any sign that it's not real, or we're just playing a part to make him happy, then he won't think we're taking him seriously or his disorder seriously at all. He will think that we're just making fun of him, basically. We've got this.
It's all right. There's no need to get that serious. It's not a big deal. I believe in my son. We can just see this as him wanting to stay asleep for a bit longer because he's so enamored with his dream.
Zuria.
Keep your spirits up, everyone. If we were to look troubled, my son is sure to become anxious as well.
She keeps
I
saying
should be
my
heading
son
back
a
right
lot.
about now to check on my son. We temporarily moved to a place on the hill over
Why won't
there,
she
so
say
my
his
son
name?
will have a better spot to convalesce. It's not far from the water, and there's also a great view. Feel free to come find me if anything urgent comes up.
Understood. There's also one last thing. Since these two friends were able to
Why
help
won't
me
she
out,
say his name?
I've made some more progress on Thelxie. I estimate that he should be ready sometime tomorrow.
That's great news. I must thank you all. With that in mind, how about we meet here in 2 days' time to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps?
Sounds good.
All right, everyone. Let's meet again in another 2 days.
Zeria sure is a brave and optimistic lady. Fremine, do you think her plan will work out?
Let's discuss that over by the tent. There were a few things that I didn't bring up because the Madame was here.
Water Imp's conjecture. Talk to Fremine. Fremine. Keep saying Fremine. It's Fremine. I know it's Fremine. Hi, Thelxie.
What is it, Fremine? What did you want to say?
If you don't mind me asking, I would like the two of you to mentally prepare yourselves.
For what?
This is the first time that you've met anyone with the syndrome, right? I know you two are both really strong and will do everything you can to help the child. But with the syndrome being the way it is, if things don't quite turn out as we wish, I hope you'll be able to accept the outcome and not put too much blame on yourselves.
Fremine, why do you bring this up all of a sudden? Didn't we just promise Zeria that we'll be
Yeah.
optimistic about everything working out?
We'll get this.
It's not that I'm not optimistic. It's just...
Oh. Because this is what he had.
Ah, so that's why you looked like you knew exactly what she was talking about. Wait, Fremine, don't tell Paimon that you also...
No.
Oh.
Please don't misunderstand.
Ooh.
I've never had it.
Oh.
I've just seen many cases of it at the House of the Hearth, back when we lived under the previous director.
I was like, poor boy, he doesn't need anything more.
They say there are many factors surrounding the development of this illness. I've heard everything from hereditary factors and one's state of mind, to environmental factors, and even ley line disorder effects. Some even say it could be caused by contamination from god remains.
It's depression, right? That's what they're referencing?
And from the cases I've seen, there weren't many positive outcomes.
But like severe
In the
depression
worst
from
cases,
loneliness.
The patient could even... pass away.
Yeah, that's what it is.
What? It could get that serious? And here Paimon thought they'd just stop talking as much.
Yeah, that's just the nature of it. So if you'll find it difficult to cope with the worst case scenario, I would prefer that you back out right now. I don't want you to help only to feel like you failed.
It's the first Genshin quest where I don't know if I'll be able to handle it. Okay. Alright. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's right. Paimon's seen all of those things too. No matter how hard it might get, we won't be scared.
Really?
They
Then
will
in that
know.
case, let's see this real-life fantasy adventure together to the end.
Yeah! But Paimon has a question. If this illness can really be as bad as you've described, then do you really think Zuria's method will be able to help? After all, we'll just be using a toy as Thelxie and some ruins as the Kingdom of Water Imps. The whole adventure will only be turned into a picture book for her son to read.
Well, I think it should be able to do something. To harbor a fantasy means that the child wants to save himself somehow. The only reason he's allowed his dream kingdom to fall is because he's lost control of his heart.
Fremine speaking about how children in the House of Hearth used to have this so I'm adopted. A lot of people in my community know that. I don't talk about a lot on stream unless I feel like it's relevant. But growing up adopted, you always go over the questions in your head of like, what if I got put up for adoption because my parents didn't love me, or what if something crazy happened? And I used to think like my parents were secret agents that like handed me off to an organization to grow up in secret because they were worried for my safety and all that. And then you get older and you realize it's just that they weren't in a position to take care of a kid. And then you have to kind of face reality a little bit. But you go through your whole life fantasizing because you're holding on to some hope that it's not because someone didn't want you. Obviously, this is not the situation with this boy, as he has his mom. But that is probably the situation for a lot of the people in House of Hearth who had this. And so what Fremine says is true. You know, you create that little fantasy. That some days that was what got me through the week, was realizing that, you know, hoping that I would find out the mystery of who my parents were one day. And then I found out, and it was just like, I was at an age where I was like, okay, I get it. It's not magical. And I met my birth mom, and she's lovely, and we're friends on Facebook and all that. But you do sometimes just holding on to that hope for a week or for a day is what gets you by. So Fremine knows what he's talking about for sure. This is why I'm like, I don't know if I can do this quest, man. Also, being someone who has had a lot of friends that have had this and have not made it from this. This might hit a little close to home, so just spoiler warning in advance. If I cry, I'm sorry. I tend to get like that during these really emotional quests, and something tells me this is going to be an emotional quest, so just if I cry, I'm sorry.
But if we can help him regain control and escape from the darkness, we'll be able to change his world. Like helping someone who's lost their voice be able to speak again.
Going from nonverbal to verbal.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're saying now. Huh. How do you understand all of this so well, Fremine?
Well, maybe because I've also had many of my own dreams in the past. I even had my own fairy tale world, much like that boy's. I was able to draw a lot of support from it, so I believe in the power of fantasy worlds.
I used to play in the backyard pretending I was a secret agent, using my sleeper secret agent powers, which is why my parents had to give me away in order to like fight bad guys, invisible bad guys in the yard. And my parents actually were really concerned about me because they were like, you spend way too much time living in your fantasy worlds like they're real. You need to come back to this real world. So this is a straight on real thing. Like this is not a joke. Like this happens. This is very, very true. This is very, very close to home. The penguin town you mentioned was...
So you remembered.
What Penguin Town? Why doesn't Paimon remember? Is that also a fairy tale world? Don't leave Paimon in the dark!
Paimon, can I mute you for this like whole quest line? Because you're gonna ruin it for me. Suddenly, Freminette puts on the diving helmet and puts it on his head. Yep.
Hey, why did you put that on?
It's just one of my personal quirks.
He doesn't like to show emotion.
Please pay it no mind. Anyway, Penguin Town is a peaceful place with lots of penguin residents. They're all really good at making clockwork toys.
Wait a second. Hold on 1 second, chat. I'm sorry, I need to know something. I'm sorry, Jack, give me a second. I can't get any information on this, so I'm not gonna state it. It'll just be my personal headcanon in my head until it's confirmed, but I realized something about Fremine just now, and I was just like, anyway, I don't want to talk about it on this stream because this stream's already going to be hard and heavy, so yeah.
And Pear is the town's triumphant hero, as well as the one who quietly protects the whole place.
Pear? But didn't you make Pear yourself?
Well, I often think that Pear only came to me because he realized how much I needed him. So it's not so much that I made Pear, as Pear chose me as his friend.
Fremine, are you sure you're not losing control of your fantasies as well?
No, he's not.
No, I don't think so. I can still differentiate between fantasy and reality. I just believe that the fairy tale world of my dreams must also exist somewhere. It might just be hidden, which is why it's difficult to see. Or it will only reveal itself at very specific times.
Dude, that was literally what I used to believe about my imaginary world. What?
Specific times? Like when you put on your diving helmet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the general idea of it.
Yeah.
Really? Paimon just said that because you put on your helmet.
Specific times.
Have you ever observed the surface world from underwater? It's as if you're viewing a whole different world from the outside. It's a very surreal feeling. Both alienating, but also as if you're being protected by something. I have a similar feeling when I put on my diving helmet. In those moments, it's possible to see some truly wondrous things,
That's why he likes
as
diving.
if a fairy tale has become reality. It's almost like a sort of miracle.
Really? Like a miracle?
I want to try in your helmet too.
Well, if that's in order.
Just kidding.
Hey, don't you still need time to work on Thelxie's weapon? We don't want to keep you from finishing your commission.
Right. I still have to collect some tools I'll need to craft the weapon. I've got to finish everything before tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me, Paimon. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities for you to try my helmet. Thanks for all of your help. I'll be off for now. Let's meet up here again in 2 days.
Oh my god, this is some of the most beautiful art I've ever seen in Genshin ever. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. The setup of this is actually like absolutely incredible. Oh my god. She said she's up at the house, I believe, correct? House on the hill? That house? I have a feeling. Oh, we should probably grab this teleport point, huh? Might be kind of important. I definitely don't want to self-diagnose any mental disorders, especially when it comes to Genshin characters, because I know the Genshin community is pretty gets pretty angry about that kind of stuff. But I definitely think that Fernet is a very specific type of person.
Allow me.
And I doubt we're gonna find out whether or not, because Hoyo likes to not confirm anything about characters so that hello? So that you can garner from it what you need to garner from it. It's the whole point of Genshin. There's the tree. We can knock on the door.
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
A patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Is there a man's voice? Is that the husband, I wonder? Alright, so we're supposed to wait until 2 days later, which we will. But we are going to take this moment to take a quick break before continuing here. I think it's... is it this way? I can't remember which direction it is. Uh-oh. I'm getting turned around in Fontaine already. Oh, leave me alone. Alright, we'll do like a puzzle before doing that. Broken circuits will immediately connect when the signal passes through an inductor. Switch of the corresponding color, which is this. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it has to go through that way. Well, there's definitely a better route I could have gone than that, but I'll take it. There can be 2 different circuits involved in one debugging process. Circuit starting points and endpoints have the same color. There, yeah, that'll be enough time. Good. All right. Just gotta go to that one first. I think that should do it. Yep. I had to think about that one for a second. After the debugging process has gone on for a while, you can use the debug manual to obtain clues about how to set the circuit up, if needed. Doesn't really matter who goes through what circuit. Does it? No, it doesn't, because this one's trying to go there. So my plan for this would not work. Because this one literally has to go through this one to get there. Because I can't just, yeah, because otherwise there's going to be no way to attach these two. Because I was going to have him go, like, around the long ways. Well, I guess I still could. I could go like that. I think that should be enough time. Yep. 15. I don't even know if that was a good score. He's gonna go first. He's gonna be stuck until that person goes. Means he'll be able to hit there. Yep. Got it. Cool. Alright. So him touching that switch is going to flip that over to that one side. I think I should just be able to just straight up do it. I don't think he needs an extra second. Maybe he does. We'll see. Yeah, he did. Right. So let's try and get over there, but as soon as he touches that, that's gonna flip over to the other side. So which one do I need to go first? If I'm not careful, they'll also hit each other. That's gonna switch him over so he can't go, but then he can go. Okay. Got it. Oh no, that didn't work. Was that not enough time? That might have been the problem, just not enough time. Oh, he needs more time than that. Might be. Is that enough time? Yes. 11. How many of these are there? I think that should do it. Nope. So after he goes, he hits that switch, but then he's right behind him. Maybe I just need more time on that one? Yes. 15. We're gonna exit debugging. I have no idea where we're at on this. I want to take a peek. Seems like we've done a lot of them. Wait 2 days. Event details. Oh, these are just complete them challenges. Oh, wait, did we do all of them? Oh. Never mind. I took a good time to exit. That was literally it. There were only 8. I really felt like there was going to be more than 8. And these are the dive challenges. I guess there wasn't more. Yeah, we did them all. Dang. Well. Alright then. Then how many diving challenges were there? 3? Record of the search for glory. Yeah, there's 3. We'll do those real quick, then we'll take our break and we'll finish the storyline and then the final challenge, whatever it may be. this guy. It will display possible iridescent glowy. Okay. Materials require xenochromatic phantomerian abilities to collect. No. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Got it. Iridescent glory. 2 of 3. Which one did I miss? Oh, over there. At least it's not timed, it's just complete. Challenge complete. To the next one. Honestly, these activities themselves aren't terrible, I feel. We're just gonna prepare ahead of time and preemptively grab this boy. Alright, let's do it! The first one. Oops. There we go. I destroyed both of those. Sorry, little whale boys. Still trying to find the little shell stuff. Sorry guys, I don't know if you're enemies or not. Just gonna take care of you, just in case. Okay. Alright, next. Last little area here. Over here. New mail. Oh, I need a different kind of do. What? I had my shield up. Oh, maybe I didn't collect it from him. Okay, nope, I did not, in fact, collect the shield from him. What is going on here? There we go. Okay, destroy that first, because he's annoying. Did I kill both of them? Yes. Got one left. Wasn't that one? Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, Blubber Beast. Alright, all picked up. Revive Lenny, give him some healing. Alright. He's fine, he's fine. Alright. And then we don't have Prince's Country unlocked yet. We got 60 of the Thelxie battle badges. $40. At equity, not even a question. Well, I'm not gonna wish on the special banner because I am obviously saving everything that I have. I'm at 4,329 and I lost my 50-50 on my last banner. So I'm basically guaranteed. As long as enough Primo Gems come out with the next one, I'm pretty guaranteed to get our Cupcake Confectionery Detective. Events. Oops, wrong button. This button. Oh, I'm already navigating to it, my bad. Right, so wait until 2 days later then. We'll just... Cranky old clock. And then we're taking a short break, chat. And then we're continuing with the quest. So we've pretty much caught up on like the mini game side of things. And we've just got the actual quest to complete. Which I have a feeling that I'm going to cry. I just got this vibe that it seems to be going in a direction that's gonna hit like a personal note with me. I'm just like, argh. So if I cry, I'm sorry.
Days finally come to meet up with Zuria. Let's head over to Firmin.
Your voice echoes in the underwater, Paimon, and I hate it. Oh good, you can teleport right to the camp. But we are taking that break. We'll listen to what Paimon says and then take that break. Okay, she didn't say anything. Even better. Alright. We'll be right back. We'll be right chat. Wow. We'll be right back, chat. We're gonna take 10. So I will see you guys in 10 minutes. Take this time, use the bathroom, grab a drink, grab something to eat, whatever you need to do. I will be right back here with the rest of this quest. Alright, chat, I am back. I'm sorry that took me a little bit. I've got a hurt ankle. And then I got back to my desk and I was super scared because I saw a bug. But we're back. Hope you guys are ready for more quests. Oh, hold on one second. Sorry about that. Okay. Ugh. Ready to dive back in. Alright. I love the like little effects for hovering over them too. They did such a beautiful job with like the the little individual aspects.
This is no time for distractions.
The events.
Seriously,
you're right,
you have
Lenny. You're right, Lenny. No time for distractions.
Is your child feeling any better?
Thank you for your concern, Fremine. His condition is fairly stable. The family doctor said we might be able to take him out for a stroll today.
Zuria, Fremine, we're here!
Seems like everyone's arrived now.
Not quite. Aren't we missing someone? But Paimon has a guess where he might be. Hey, Thelxie!
Oh, look at his little sword. And shield.
Whoa! Thelxie's got himself a sword and a shield now. He's looking sharp.
He's looking very sharp.
Indeed. With his weapons in hand, Thelxie looks more formidable than ever. You've really outdone yourself, Fremine.
We helped too.
Yes, you really had a good eye for materials. Everything you found was high quality. Speaking of which, Zuria just told me that she wants to end the adventure with the coronation ceremony. So, could I also trouble you with finding some materials for the crown?
Oh, absolutely.
You can just keep an eye out for them on our way to the ruins. I was planning to collect the materials myself, but then I realized you might be able to find some prettier ones than what I could get my hands on.
Consider it done.
Seems like everything's ready to go. Shall we head out?
Please wait a moment. I was just thinking. Since Thelxie has already shown us his brand new appearance, we may already be able to draw a new page in the picture book. What do you think?
Ooh, Paimon's excited now.
What should we draw on the page?
Why don't we use the story we know as a reference? Just make the atmosphere a bit less grim.
So we'll take out the sad parts and replace them with happier stuff? Sounds great to Paimon.
All right, I'll give it a try. I'm not very adept at drawing, but I've seen a lot of art during my work. Now, as far as the actual content of the drawing, please tell me what you'd like to see.
Let me think. We can draw the weapon. The prince has picked up the Sword of Courage and the Shield of Perseverance, which proves he has crossed the mire of doubt, and now is ready to wage war against the darkness.
Okay, I'll add the weapons.
Ooh,
Anything
yes.
else?
Paimon wants to give him some friends. Thelxie's got some friends by his side now, so he's no longer fighting alone.
Okay, I'll also draw some companions. Anything else?
Don't forget to add some color.
Color. Ah, color, yes, that's really important. The road in front of him now will no longer be just grayscale, but bursting with color and hope. Who would have thought the page could have become so inspiring? How wonderful. Splendid ideas, everyone.
We did good.
Great! Everyone looks super pumped up. Thelxie most of all.
Are you seeing this, my son? Are you feeling inspired by this as well?
I'm sure he is, Zuria. And this is still just the first page.
That's right! Paimon can't wait to see the picture book when it's all finished. We should finish it as soon as possible and keep up the belief and hope in our hearts.
Agreed.
I'm starting to look forward to it as well. So let's get the show on the road and head towards the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Yay! Thelxie's fantastic adventures begin now!
Prince's Country started. After some time, you arrive at the shore above the underwater Kingdom of Water Imps. The "Are you seeing this, my son?" made me slightly uncomfortable. The doctor just said he had a patient. He didn't necessarily say it was the boy, and she doesn't refer to him by name. What if his patient is actually the mom, and the mom already lost her son?
Look! Those are materials that we can use for the crown, right? Let's get some for Fremine.
Well, that'd be real sad. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Nothing of his bones that do fade.
These should be enough. I knew you'd have a knack for finding the...
Whoa! Is that the entrance to the underwater ruins ahead?
Alright, here we go. Assaulting the Water Imp Kingdom. The beautiful kingdom of water imps is at hand. Warriors, together with Prince Thelxie, reclaim it from the monsters occupying it. Go to challenge. Alright, so we're going to kind of keep who we had. We're going to switch up with Zhongli. Here we go.
So these
I forgot
are
our
the
healer.
underwater ruins that Fremine found.
Oh
They're
well.
pretty amazing, but still not exactly the kind that Paimon was imagining.
This is the kingdom of water imps, Paimon, not ruins.
Oh, yeah, Paimon knows. It's just... Paimon thought we'd actually see a fairy tale world. Like with the water imps' colorful houses and the rainbow bridge.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up some decorations, but ran out of time to do it by myself.
It's okay, it's fantasy time now.
Whoa, someone's already switched into fantasy mode.
Seems like the travelers already got the gist of things. You should do your best too, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. Paimon can flip the switch too. Now entering Paimon Fantasy Mode! Ahem. Young adventurers, 'tis Paimon, guardian goddess of this land. State your goals and intentions for visiting this nation.
We are the companions of Prince Thelxie, your divine highness. We have come to help him reclaim the glory that he has lost.
Oh, reclaiming your glory? Thy goddess here has golden glory, silver glory, and bronze glory. Which is it that the prince has lost?
Huh?
Paimon. Did you break character, Paimon?
Not at all! This is the goddess's test! Ahem. From your responses, the goddess has concluded that you're all brave adventurers without the taint of greed in your hearts. As such, you are worthy of everyone's respect. So please accept the goddess's reward. The goddess will now bestow all 3 types of glory upon you. And as for this prince, the goddess will also bestow upon you the rainbow glory, so your future will always be filled with light.
My gratitude to your divine highness for such generous blessings. Power is now surging through every part of my body.
Me too. Is this the divine inspiration of legend?
All thanks to the power of Goddess Paimon.
Ahem. Now, adventurers, forge bravely ahead and defeat the monsters that have taken over the kingdom. You will be sure to find that which you seek.
Alright, here we go. Use Prince Thelxie's Water Imps Chanson to defeat opponents more easily. And he's got to charge up before using it again.
Please be careful, brave adventurers. Just ahead are some evil enemies that have invaded the kingdom of water imps. They're called... Hilly of the Deep.
Those accursed enemies are back again. Your Highness, please show them what you're made of.
Well, if you insist.
Go!
We got 4 seconds left on that cooldown timer.
Go!
Oh, still 1 left.
One with nature.
I will have order.
We're under attack again. It's a Lawitcher of the deep.
There's no need to fear, my friends. His Highness is so strong now that even a diviniture of the deep would pose no threat to him.
Frost is coming!
See? Go! Higher, higher, pants on fire!
Whew, it's finally over. So have we defeated the evil monsters and reclaimed the kingdom of water imps?
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thelxie's coronation ceremony. The only thing is, I didn't expect this to go so smoothly. I thought it would have taken longer for us to reach the heart of the ruins. It was my mistake. I should have told Fremine earlier that we would also need a crown.
It's all because the Traveler and Goddess Paimon were too strong! We just eradicated all the monsters in one go!
It's okay, Zuria. We can come back again once I've made the crown.
Then I must thank all of you again for taking the time. And you too, Thelxie, my child.
I'm right. I'm so right. Oh my god, I'm so right.
Thelxie's turning out to be a real expert at fighting!
I don't think there's anything that will be able to stop him. He's like a true prince now.
Yes, I agree as well.
Let's head back to camp for now. I asked the Traveler to search for some materials on the way because I want to make the crown as soon as possible.
Yeah, I don't think she's been entirely forthright with us.
We can add an update to Thelxie's fantastic adventures as well! Now that we've reclaimed the kingdom of water imps, it's time for us to draw some new scenes in the picture book!
It's off. How she's responding is very off. I could be wrong.
Zuria and Fremine, why don't we draw the new pages first? Paimon really wants to update the picture book.
You just want to see someone draw Goddess Paimon.
Hey, you didn't have to say it out loud!
No problem. I'm happy to oblige. Then in that case, the story today should go something like this. After overcoming many obstacles, Prince Thelxie and his brave companions finally arrived at the entrance to the Kingdom of Water Imps. At this time, the little fairy in the group, Paimon, revealed her true goddess form to her companions.
Woohoo! The goddess has arrived! She praised the companions for their purity, and to reward them, she bestowed upon them many blessings, and even prayed that the prince would be able to fulfill his goal!
Bathed under the goddess's glory, the prince and his companions charged into the bastion of evil, chased away the monsters, and rescued the pretty water imps from their imprisonment. The prince finally managed to reclaim his kingdom. But as for the crown...
Oh no! The crown isn't ready yet!
No. The crown was within the prince's reach, but the monsters took it with them as they fled. They haven't given up and are sure to return, but the prince is certain to reclaim the crown the next time they fight. The brilliant rainbow shall descend onto the kingdom once more.
Oh, and Paimon can almost see it all happening now! Whoa! The pages are beautiful! Zuria is really talented at drawing.
She is.
Thank you, everyone. We've also completed the second page of the picture book now. Thelxie's journey is one step closer to its end, and the promised coronation. My child, you'll also be able to brighten up when that time comes, right?
I'm sure he will, Zuria. Who knows? Perhaps the doctor will already have some good news for you when you get back home today.
I sure hope so, Your Divine Highness. Oh, Fremine, about the time you'll need for the crown.
Please don't worry. One day should be more than enough.
Ah, then I must thank you for your hard work. All right, let's rendezvous here in another 2 days' time for our final adventure, okay?
Sounds good to me.
And see you in 2 days, my lovely friends.
Alright, it's about time we start heading off too. You've still got some work to do, right, Fremine?
Yeah, I'll need to go to the city shortly to get some parts for the base of the crown. I want to try out a few different designs and choose the one that looks the best.
Remnant's really working hard.
Yeah, Paimon knew that you didn't often take commissions from others, but Paimon had no idea you'd be so dedicated once you're on the job.
Well, about that, it might be because...
Because what?
It's because I hope...
Oh, look at him blushing.
What's the matter? And what's with that look on your face? You're turning red, and it looks like you're about to run away and put your helmet on again.
It's totally what they're gonna
am
do.
I turning red?
Don't tease Fremine, Paimon.
All right. We won't bother you anymore for today, Fremine. Let's see each other in 2 days' time.
Okay, thank you. See you in 2 days.
See ya.
I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
We still don't know this boy's name, do we? And we've got swirling vortexes. Fine. So all these are obtain 6,000 points. Okay. Let's do the challenges, and then we will do the final quest. Wherever it may lead. Alright. Where's this one at? Oh. Of course. Big baddie score multiplier. Let's go. Oh, yikes. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Let's go water. Water. And ice. I think this should be a good setup. We'll see. Here we go.
Into the wind! Falling leaves! Adorn my...
Vengeance will be mine. Beg for mercy. Shudder.
One with nature. Care clouds high. The birds call.
Got 5 seconds left on that one.
Here comes the catch.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Flood of frost. Beg for mercy. Care for a dance.
I gotta finish. There we go. Okay.
Quietly now.
Hold the line.
Into the wind.
1 second.
The show's only just begun.
Crush.
Excuse you, ma'am.
Beg for mercy.
As one with wind and cloud.
9 seconds.
Game's up. Fun's over. Busted. Shudder.
We're at
Vengeance
4K.
will be mine.
I think we're gonna be okay.
Crush.
Maybe.
Beg for mercy. Crush.
The wind
Maybe.
knows me. Clouds high. The birds
14
call.
seconds left. Not
One with
looking
nature.
very promising.
Things are about to get dicey.
Oops, I switched to the wrong character. I got 4 seconds left. 5,884. So we need a higher score than that. We need 6K? 6K. We're close though.
More speed.
Another
The wind
Just gotta be a
knows
little faster.
As one with wind and cloud, one with nature.
Game's up. Fun's over. Beg for mercy. Flood of frost. Crush.
I definitely should have activated Kokomi's
Shudder.
thing. It's okay. We'll get there.
The wind knows me.
Gotcha.
There we go.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Crush.
A little bit faster.
Vengeance will be mine. Shudder.
Yeah, we're not getting anywhere close to where we need to be.
Beg for mercy.
This is rough.
Shudder.
Should I have
Here comes the
gotten a
catch.
more elemental reaction type team, I'm wondering? I really thought there would be... Excuse you.
Shudder.
As one with wind and cloud, one with nature.
Rest and rebuild.
Beg for mercy. Shudder. Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
3,800.
Crush. Flood of frost.
13
Shudder.
seconds. Yeah, I don't even think we're getting close to 5k this
Beg for
round.
mercy.
Clouds high, the birds call. The wind knows me.
Yeah, 5,112. I need to switch up my lineup. I wasn't doing enough damage. Even with the giant score multiplier. Alright, so we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna go someone a little more heavy hitting. We're gonna bring out Shincho. Let's bring out, actually, yeah. And then Kokomi for the last one. That should be okay, I think. It's a elemental mastery team lineup. I could have gone Kazuha and So Shangling, but
Another test.
Nice and spicy.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cut.
excuse you.
Cross over. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Hey-ya! Go! Time to go! Dance with me! No, my sword!
Yeah, this is going a lot better, I feel.
The show is only just
Focusing on her. She always takes the longest. Alright, I gotta wait on his cooldown.
Hold the line!
4,000. We're doing great on time. This is going a lot better.
Cross over!
I haven't even used him that much.
Booba, get back!
Excuse you, I got 36 seconds left, if you could not.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Dance with me! See?
Yeah, I definitely need them to go down a little bit faster here, because I lost some time.
Allow me!
Let me weave you a verse.
I'm gonna run out of time. I'm at 6k, but I wanted to finish out this group. There you go. Finish them off, Selkie. Kelky. Telky? Whatever his name is. 7008. It's perfect. Alright. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be easy. Easy peasy. We're gonna go... Yeah, this will be good. Hutao still my most built.
Go!
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my nights. The wind knows me.
Stabilize. This is order.
For the big boys. There's the big boys. As soon as Hutao's thing is out. There it is.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
Solidify.
Excuse you. Shangli, stop
Clouds high.
climbing things.
The birds call. Into the wind.
Why is this cooldown so drastic? Oh my god.
Inazuma shines eternal.
There's a long cooldown on that.
Order guide you.
For no reason whatsoever.
Cross over!
I'm having major issues keeping up her super.
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
I don't want to use it yet. Screw it. Finish them off. 36 seconds. We're doing okay.
Now you shall perish.
We just gotta finish off both of these in the next 20 seconds and we'll be fine.
Solidify. This is order.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Time to go!
4, 3, 1. Yes! Let's go. Ah, that was close. Whirlwind verse. Oh yeah, we're... I mean... It's too time consuming. Alright, we'll bring him along just because he's recommended. Where's Layla? Recommended? No, I'm glad.
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Go!
I mean, do I need him?
Higher, pants on fire!
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Cold, mine to command. See? Phew!
There's only one left. I'm gonna wait till the next round. Where are they? Oh. I don't know how I missed that one guy. Right.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my nights. Into the wind.
2K with 1 minute left.
Cross over!
Not that great.
Go!
Silence.
Don't be scared. The night is cold.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Bloom as the flowers in Guraman.
Excuse me. There we go. Okay. I was like, where's his thing?
Settle down.
See?
3K. This isn't looking good.
My guiding stars! Stars, shine!
Bow your head. Huh. The tides beckon.
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
9 seconds. I'm not gonna hit it. Having no Evelette didn't really help much.
As one with
I didn't even hit 5k. Alright, we'll try again. But I might need to time my ults better.
fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Silence!
Time to go!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
Don't be scared. Cross over! See?
Literally, as soon as that's available, I should use
Clouds
it.
hide, the birds call, the wind knows me.
The tides beckon.
Not now. Hold. Line to command. Time to go.
Oh my gosh, they are resilient. Excuse you.
Bow your head.
Excuse you.
The wind knows me.
Alright, she is not dying.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature.
She's really not
Don't
dying.
be scared. The night is cold.
10 seconds left. I think our score's actually gonna be less than it was last time.
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled.
Yeah. Alright, let's switch up our team comp. I'm gonna reread what the special thing is with this. Because I didn't really look at it, I kind of just chose characters. Generates a whirlwind feel, 8-second duration. When the attack of a character hits an opponent in the whirlwind field, all characters in the party gain 1% crit rate, 2.5% crit damage bonus. Effect lasts for 6 seconds and may stack up to 20 times. Who hits real hard when their crit rate's real high? I mean, Hu Tao does my most damage right now, but we'll go. We'll see how that plays out. Oh, he's riding with the crit, I'm thinking.
Behold! Bow your head!
Now you shall perish!
And voila!
Where do you think you're going?
Ow!
Oh,
A round of applause!
I forgot to bring a healer. And he
Swan
requires a
Fury.
healer.
Ah!
Yeah, I'm not gonna get higher on this one specifically.
Illusion shattered!
I'm gonna actually close out of this. We're just gonna move on to the next stage, I think, because For this, I'm gonna need very specific characters. Keep Noivelat. Need someone that does radius damage, like Shangling and Layla. Let's try that. This will be our last attempt on this one before moving on to the next one, though. If we don't hit 6K, I'm not super concerned.
Following orders.
At the frying pan, into the fire!
Bow your head.
See?
Yeah, they're all dead. They all got hit by the whirlwind. We should have some advantage right now.
Cross over!
Settle down.
Oops.
My guiding stars, cold, mine to command.
The tides beckon.
Phew! Nice and spicy. Eat this! The night is cold.
That's close enough.
Your coming was foretold.
Time to go!
The sapphire!
Stars, shine for me. Not now.
Silence.
Oh, I should have switched to Hu Tao immediately.
Go!
Bow your head. An oversight on my be sanctified.
Oh my god. Please die.
See?
Thank you.
Higher, higher, pants on fire! You're toast!
Silence.
Raise a storm!
9 seconds. We're doing better this round for sure. Promise fire doesn't have much effect on her.
Settle down.
Ooh, I think I got her at the last minute. Alright, yeah, we can do this. We just gotta time it right. Whew. Okay. So boom, boom, boom. Oh, I forgot to use Shangling's burst. Right off the bat, already screwing up. That's not good.
Silence. The tides beckon.
Yeah, that was a bad start. It's okay. One more guy.
Boba, get them!
Bow your head.
See? Go! Phew! Higher, higher, pants on fire! At the frying pan, it's cold, mine to command, my guiding stars.
Silence.
Your coming was foretold.
Let the mighty be humbled.
There we go. Okay. Immediately.
Go! Not now. Stars, shine for me.
Oh, wrong person. Why is he not doing his thing?
Time to go.
I'm screwing up. Screwing up, chat.
Go! Nice and spicy. You're toast.
Settle down.
Where do you think you're
The tides beckon.
9 seconds. Not gonna get it.
Cold, mine to command. See?
Not even gonna get the 4,700. I screwed up way too much on that. Whew. This is actually tough. Usually these domains are kind of no problem for me.
Go! Cross over! Hey, yeah! The night is cold. Don't be scared.
Be sanctified.
Oh, this is not good. Hold off, finish him.
Out of the frying pan into the... Not now.
Bow your head.
Higher, pants on fire! Cold, mine to command.
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled!
You're toast! Nice and spicy!
One left. Come here, buddy.
Time to go! Out of the frying pan!
Here we go.
The tides beckon.
Oh, screwed that up.
The night is cold. Stars, shine for me.
It's a bit better.
Settle down.
There we go.
Eat this!
Not gonna get enough.
Not now.
It was right there, though. You really gotta have like a perfect run on this.
Robots, get them!
Silence!
Higher, pants on fire! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! You're toast! My guiding stars, cold, mine to
Settle down.
Oh. Let's try again. Those two waves need to go down like almost immediately.
Nice and spicy!
Silence!
No.
Time to go!
I screwed up. Maybe we would have been better with Raiden Shogun.
Robots, get them!
Settle down!
Cross over!
I forgot to ult first. Could have had an extra round there.
Eat this! Not now. Don't be scared.
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Out of the frying pan, go! Higher, pants on fire! You're toast! Robot, get them!
Silence! The tides beckon.
My guiding stars, cold, mine to command. See?
Yes, good. Didn't get one of the ones I wanted to finish off, but that's okay. Oh, stop.
Not now.
Let him use his stupid thing. Ah.
Cross over. Phew.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Out of the frying pan, into the... See?
Go!
Alright, we're just gonna move on to the next one. For 18 seconds after Prince Thelxie uses Vital Aria, all characters of the party gain 60% increased max HP. Got it. And receive 20% less damage. When the current active character loses current HP, all characters in the party gain 15% max HP and gain 50 Elemental Mastery. I mean, this is built for Hu Tao. And Xiao, honestly. They really think everyone plays mobile Noivelet.
As one with wind
I don't
and
think
cloud.
this is one I necessarily need to be worried about.
Higher, higher, pants on fire! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Stabilize!
One with nature.
Where's the last guy? Oh, over there.
Huh?
There we go.
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
See? Go! Cross over! Torn to oblivion!
That max HP increase is really nice.
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
One with nature. Fallen leaves.
These guys might
adorn
trip me
my
up,
nights.
though.
The wind knows me.
Taking a hot minute to go
Illusion
down.
shattered! Now you shall perish!
Alright, we're fine, we're fine. We're over 6k. It's just that one level.
See?
I should group them up first with Kazuha, but that's okay.
Cross over! Shine down!
Clouds high. The birds call.
I'm not gonna have enough
Into
time.
the wind.
Yeah, 7,276. Easy level. Next level. Triumphal Chorus. For 20 seconds after Prime Thelxie uses Triumphal Chorus, when active characters have more than 50% HP, that character's normal attacks, charge attacks, plunging attacks, and elemental skill deal 100%. Each attack that hits consumes 1% of the character's max HP. Okay. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna hit a lot of attacks. Especially with the setup I'm going with. We'll focus on Yoimiya here. Yeah, keep her pretty high up there with her HP. Right.
My guiding stars! Rest and rebuild! Goldfish up down! The night is cold. Don't be scared. Billowing surge! Allow me!
Rain cutter!
Fire hazard!
Here we go. Getting over that 50%.
Here come the fireworks!
Oh,
Not now. Stars, shine for me. Hold the line. The fuse is lit.
stupid enemies.
Let me weave you a verse.
My guiding stars.
Come on.
For a light show.
This This is not, we're not doing too good.
Not now. Don't be scared.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Rain cutter.
A festive reprise. My guiding stars. Stars, shine.
Huh? Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Fuse is lit.
2,408. We got 7 seconds left. We're not gonna make it. We might kill one.
Goldfish up down.
No. She rapid hits though. Would Noivalet actually have been the choice for this as well? I wonder.
Rain cutter.
Like, I thought this was a good setup. Kind of upset to see it's not. Because honestly, I thought I'd do a better job than this. Focus.
Know my sword. Witness the power of Guwa. Rain out.
Here come the fireworks.
Stop interrupting me. Trying to stay above 50% health here.
Not now. Don't be scared. Fire hazard.
There we go. Alright. Revamp the cycle.
Let me weave you a verse.
Get that out.
Allow me.
And go. Thanks, Thelxie.
Goldfish up down. My guiding stars. Cold. Mine to
Rain cutter.
time for a light show.
I beat 4K, and that was my main goal. I'll take it. So there's 2 we didn't hit 6K. We could have hit 6K on that last one if I had switched up my party a little bit, but that is okay. I will take that, because we still got the quest to complete as well. Plus, hitting 6,000 doesn't really get you much. I literally have 1,377 of those and 8,892 of those. How much more do I have? A lot. I just know it's a lot. As long as I get the important stuff. I don't have to full complete it. Although I don't have the check mark, which is kind of annoying. That's okay. Fremine. Constellation. Collect 1,000. I'm at 95. Does this get me... Yeah, that gets me 15 little penguin tokens. Which that's what I need to get the last thing. Alright, there he is. Got really unlucky, the banner he was on. Only got one of him. But I think I got the 5-star, which is crazy. I'm gonna be kind of real close with this battle pass. Okay. Alright, we have to wait 2 days. Alright. Got 0 of those. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay for next banner. Just in case, though, we should probably just get that. Alright. Who's on the banner this time? Oh yeah, neither one I super care about, so.
Today's the final day of Thelxie's fantastic adventures. Let's go find Fremine at his camp.
Alright, off we go. Let's cheer up this sun. Oh look, Thelxie's already.
Hey, Fremine! Thelxie! We're here!
Let's go do the coronation ceremony.
Hello, Paimon. Hello, traveler.
Is the crown ready?
Yes, we're just waiting for Zuria now. She hasn't arrived yet.
Then let's wait for her a little while. Or actually, maybe we can go find her. It's not too far from here anyway. Didn't she say she just lives on the hill over there?
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh,
Who's
and
this?
speaking
Oh,
of,
there she is.
Found you two at long last.
No, that's Delaroche.
I'm so glad that you both are all right.
Huh? Why are you here, Miss Delaroche? And what could have happened to us?
What could have happened? That water imp Thelxie, of course. After I gave you that commission the other day, I began to get worried and went asking about the boy that went missing.
Oh, that? We've got it all figured out now. The boy you heard about was just Fremine. Even the missing fish was his fault. Don't worry, we'll help you get the fish back as soon as we're done with this job.
Oh, sorry about that. I've been diving in the area recently.
Huh? Fremine diving? No, that's not what happened at all. I've heard a completely different account. What I was told is that about a month ago, a child tied a bunch of heavy seashells onto his body and walked into this open stretch of water. He never came back. What could that be if not that water imp's work?
What? Oh no, I was right. Oh no, I was right. The boy is already dead. That's her son.
Are you sure?
100% sure. I've confirmed the account with several veteran fishermen I know. The child was only 8 years old. His name was Lescaut. Lescaut d'Estray.
Wait, Lescaut d'Estray?
Yeah, that's the name. They say the family took on the name after moving to the city from a place called Stray. Anyway, his mother is a pretty famous art dealer, while his father passed away from an accident many years ago.
Yeah, that is exactly what happened. This is to help her with her healing process. She was just embarrassed.
Well, naturally, his mother was devastated by the incident and fell terribly ill. It's said that she left the court of Fontaine, and no one knows where she's gone.
It can't be, right? Lescaut d'Estray? Zuria d'Estray? It must be some sort of a coincidence?
Seems like we need to pay a visit to the stray house.
I'm sorry, miss. We've got to go check on something right now.
Oh, I see. Well, you go on ahead. I just came to make sure that you're both all right. I'll head back then. Please remember to take care.
I'm absolutely right. Oh god, I had a feeling too. Just with the wording and everything. How she referred to the penguin.
Excuse us. Is anyone here? Is this Madame d'Estray's place?
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed
Patient.
rest.
Yep.
Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
Who's the patient? There opens a brief moment of silence and man walks out with a confused
This
look
is
in
the
his
residence
eyes.
of Zuria Destri, and I'm Jala Khan, her family doctor. What did you mean by your question just now? Who else could be my patient?
Your patient should be Zuria's son, right? She told us herself that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
No, you're right. Young Master Lescaut did have that illness once upon a time, but well, the young master's no longer with us. And now the Madame has come down with the same illness. Are you her friends by any chance?
Inform the doctor of all that's happened in the past few days between some breaks of silence.
So, when she had requested time to go out over the past few days, it was so she could spend them with you.
So, if I'm understanding this right, the one who's suffering from uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself? She believes her son is still alive?
That is correct. When the young master disappeared, she was organizing an art exhibit that she had specifically prepared for him. But since she had to leave the house, she was unable to see her son one last time. That might have been the trigger for her regret. Or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness and grief was inevitable as soon as the old master passed away. First the son, and then the mother.
But how could that be? She really looked like she had a handle on
It's called masking,
everything.
Paimon.
Her smile was so lovely, and she even told us to stay optimistic. But you're saying she...
Those actions are proof that she can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality.
Then all the other things that she told us about her son, were those fake too?
No, those were all real. Although they were all things that happened before the young master left us for good. Madame's time has just never moved forward since his passing.
I see. So after her son left, she created a fantasy world where her son was still with her. She was looking for a way to cure his illness when she ran into us.
So how is Zuria now?
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. It was all going well, until last night. She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it. Then she broke down once more. I prescribed some sedatives, and she's currently resting.
But then what should we do? How can we help her? There has to be something we can do.
Don't panic, Paimon. Even though this is a devastating piece of news, we must all calm down first. What should we do? I need to think. I need to remember the old house of the hearth and the children who lived in it. Those patients and what their doctors said back then. What if... Dr. Jala Khan, have you seen a picture book? The Madame should have brought it back with her.
Are you thinking about trying the guidance therapy she talked to me about before? It's worth a shot. I'll go get the book.
The doctor quickly retrieves the book and hands it to Fremine.
Yes, this is it.
We still need to finish the adventure in the picture book.
That's right. If what Dr. Jean Lacan said was true, the past few days have been very helpful to Zuria, so we should complete this journey.
I agree. I think that'll help her a lot.
We need to show her that her child has found a happy ending in the world of her dreams.
Yes.
But wouldn't that just make it harder for her to accept reality?
One must first face reality before accepting it. The Madame has been crushed by her feelings of grief and can no longer bring herself to face reality. Our first priority would be to get her out of this state.
Right. Before today, I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fantastic adventures to save her son. But now, I think she might need it to save herself. And if we could complete it, we should be able to give her some feeling of inspiration and closure. Maybe those feelings would be enough to give her some courage to face reality again.
We'll have to give it a try.
There's no time to waste. Let's set off right away.
The sea goddess hath rung his knell. Ding dong, hark. Now I hear them, ding dong bell. Excuse me. Oh my god. Right. Evil never sleeps, and has secretly smuggled away the crown that rightfully belongs to Prince Thelxie. Warriors, defeat the abominable thieves and take back Thelxie's crown. Right, here we go.
We're here again. This is the final part of Thelxie's journey, but the most important person is missing.
Everyone, please don't be so down and gloomy. Remember what she told us? If we were to feel troubled, the patient would become anxious as well.
You're right. Paimon needs to smile. If we have to give something to Zuria, it should be our smiles. We have to keep smiling as we finish this adventure. And then she'll be able to recover, right everyone?
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Oh! Be careful, brave adventurers. Here come the evil monsters that stole the crown. They're... the deep sea cyclops. Let's beat them up.
Yeah! Watch out, everyone! They're coming at us again!
There's no need to fear. Prince Thelxie looks stronger than ever today. He must be going all out.
Gather!
Oops.
Oh, this is the final enemy, right? We'll reclaim the crown for you now, Your Highness.
Ow, rude.
Solidify!
Let's light it up!
Dead reckoning! Pair!
Hey, ya!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Shia! Shia!
I'm sorry. I have to go. I made a promise to my friends, and I'm already very late.
But, Madame, you're still...
Don't try to stop me. Today's the most important day for treating Thelxie. We'll use the guidance method. Didn't you also say that you'd think it'd work?
I'm not trying to stop you, Madame. It's just... Could you tell me the name of your child?
Dr. Jalacan, how can you forget the name of your own patient? His name is Thelxie.
No, it's
He's
not.
the prince of the kingdom of water imps. We will go today to reclaim his crown and attend his coronation ceremony.
I see. Madame, please rest assured, everything is still on schedule. Your friends have already departed to find... Wait, look. They've already returned.
Zuria! Zuria! We've retrieved the crown!
Paimon, everyone, have you really?
Yes, but the coronation ceremony still hasn't taken place, because we felt like you should be the one to preside over it.
Wonderful, how wonderful! Thelxie, my child, are you hearing this? Everything you lost will now come back to you, and soon, very soon, you will never be lonely again.
And the last page of the picture book. It's still waiting for you to illustrate in color.
Right, the picture book. But I don't know what I should put on the last page.
Don't worry, Thelxie and his friends all know what should go on it. Get ready, Zuria. We'll describe everything for you.
Okay.
At last, Thelxie and his friends were able to drive off the final invading monsters and achieve a dashing victory. Their success was complete, and the recovered crown resplendent.
The water imps, finally returning to their homes, showered the prince with love and applause as he greeted them. They once again offered their precious shells to the prince and reconstructed the rainbow bridge of old. As he watched the scene unfold, the prince could not help but be touched by its beauty.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the rainbow bridge and took a good look at all the friends who had gone on the journey with him.
Yeah.
There stood
They're
the
gonna say his
traveler,
name.
Goddess Paimon, Fremine, and... Where's the last person? The prince looked frantically around, but could not find the person he wanted to see most. At that moment,
Oh my god, I thought they were gonna name him.
suddenly appeared on the other side of the bridge. She walked towards him with a smile and slowly lifted her veil.
The prince could not hold back his tears. He recognized then that the mysterious person that had been by his side the whole time was none other than his mother. Zuria walked across the bridge and placed the crown above the prince's head. She smiled down upon him as she said, "My prince, my king, you shall never, ever need to feel lonely again."
That's the end of the story, Zuria.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am so sorry, my child. Maman should have spent more time with you. Did you hear the story? You'll never have to feel lonely again. Maman loves you too.
What's happening? Is Zuria talking to Thelxie?
What is Thelxie saying?
Quick, put on my diving helmet. There's a transcription module in it that's compatible with Thelxie's output signals. You should be able to use it to understand what Thelxie's saying.
That's what Thelxie is saying.
Maman loves you too.
But I love you more, Maman.
What? Did you see something?
Maman, I'm getting a little sleepy. If it's time for bed,
Can you hum a lullaby to me again? Of course, my dearest child. As long as you want to hear it, Mama will always hum for you. Thank you, Mammon. Your lullaby has always been my favorite. Now that I've heard it, I can return to my dream and to the kingdom of water imps in peace. My poor darling. Please don't forget. I will always love you. My love is greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. I won't forget, Mammon. And so is my love for you. Greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. Good night, Mammon.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Fremine! Why did you call us in such a hurry? Did you hear something from Zuria? Oh, if it's not good news, Paimon doesn't want to hear it!
Don't worry, it's definitely great news. The Madame came here for a visit just now with her doctor. Color has returned to her cheeks, and she sounded full of energy as well. She said she'd like to return to the court to continue hosting the art exhibit. But this time, she'll work with her doctor to exhibit some picture books related to the illness. Of course, Thelxie's fantastic adventures and the guidance therapy will be included in the exhibit as well. She'd like to use her experience to help others.
That's wonderful! So it wasn't bad news after all.
Mm-hmm. Here, please take this picture book with you. The Madame wanted you to have it. If at some point in the future you were to run into someone with similar troubles, she hopes the book would be of use to you.
But this is her son's story, right? Is it really okay to give the book to us?
Don't worry, it's just a copy. She still has the original. It's extremely important to her.
Alright, then there's no problem. It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important. Paimon definitely didn't expect the fantasy adventure to be so useful. Paimon was a little worried about how everything would turn out. After all, fantasy is just fantasy.
Paimon, do you know what the Madame said? She said that at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head, she felt like she really saw something beautiful. Her child had returned, and he told her that he loved her. She also said that was when she was finally able to bid farewell to her son. She felt like at that moment, she was healed by some mystical power, and she was filled with courage from head to toe.
Oh, really? But could that just be another part of her fantasy?
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real, then how could it still grant us these powers that we can continue to use in the real world?
It's so wise. So perhaps fantasy is not just fantasy after all.
But what else could it be?
A descent of the fairy tale world into the real world. At that time, the wondrous fairy tale temporarily became reality, and influenced real things in our world. That has to be what happened. You saw it too, didn't you?
What? That can't be what happened, right? There's just no way. Wouldn't it be like a miracle if that really happened?
Yes, I suppose that would be a miracle. I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Me too. Me too for me. That was an event. Whew. We get the water imprints. I can't wait till I start setting up the event areas in my teapot. It's gonna look so good. I wanted to head back up to her house. See if there's anyone to talk to up there. Now that the event's over. It's real dark up here. Just inscribed shell 3. We can no longer knock on the door. I doubt there's anything on top of the house, but we'll make a quick run of it just to get a look-see here. She said she was going back to the court, so I don't think we're gonna see her here. Well, that was an adventure. Added him in the event. I didn't even notice that when I went and claimed the reward. There he is. With his penguin friends now. His mom's got the storybook.
So long as the audience thinks that seeing is...
And that's it, chat. Thank you guys for coming along with me on this journey. What an event. Really setting the bar high for the Fontaine events, huh? Oh. Told you I'd cry. Thank you guys for coming on this adventure. Remember, if ever you're sad or feeling alone, that you may feel that way, but there are plenty of people out there who want you to feel not alone, including me. We'll sit there with you while you play your fantasy video games as if they were real and help you live in your imaginary world. And I care about you and I love you. And I think you're wonderful. Have a great night, everyone. Sweet dreams.
Believing there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.